Good damage here to Chuan as well. Catching up in the lane and now starting to lead in the denies. Feels good to be that leaner. As they do go onto Yang. There's a great pushback from FY though, as Jabs TPing down. A static link going onto that Legion Commander on first blood. It's going to be grabbed up here by Raven. Razor taking down the Legion of Yang.
They even used the salve, nicely done. One of the reasons why we mentioned that they decided to swap things around a bit, put Nature's Prophet on the top.
Somnus though, he's going for a solo, trying to get Chuan to drop low, and the Dragon Slave will do the trick. Does trade his life out though to Jabs, who's gonna crack level 4 soon off the back of that. 200 gold to his name as well.
This is big. This is how you set up yourself for a really good game, but it's still, you know, decent amount of damage. You can join the fights, especially with IO tethered up.
Yeah, when they've got their maxed out overcharge soon as well. Super's going to be wrapping up the damage for them, but look at Chuan. In onto the IO, and the Gyro, good ravage from Death, and that's it. Jabs comes out with a killing spree, and Death finally gets to pull the trigger on his ultimate. Taking out 2 of Elephant, and with a catapult on the tier 1 top lane.
It's really justified.
Does leave himself wide open now though, as Elephant looking to get some retribution. Snowball, it's there to buy a bit of time, gets Death away from danger at least for a few seconds. Elephant giving chase, but in comes a Storm Spirit towards the backlines. Chuan straight towards FY and Somnus. Maybe turns back onto Death and kills off the tide, but FY, he's lost his life and maybe he's in trouble. Chuan just keeps on going the turn.
Chuan's out of mana.
Straight onto Super, and Jabs, the rocket barrage damage from Eurus. They'll find the Nature's Prophet. Even inside that Sprout, he cannot get himself out of there.
There's the reload.
They're moving forward.
Completely out of mana.
They're playing aggressively. That's the Yule Scepter catching with a Light Striker connecting. They'll find Chuan. The turnaround from Elephant. Bushwhack and Missile. Find the Tusk. And 4 heroes collapsing.
They managed to get the duel off, but not, unfortunately no damage for Legion Commander. And we can see the buyback from FY. This will also bring Eurus closer to his Aghanim Scepter. This is the big time. Tidehunter needs to be careful.
Oh, they've got a duel. They find the jump straight onto Raven. Laguna Blade there with a sharpshooter as well. So much raw nuke damage. Well, that's what you're going to be wary of when Elephant, like we said, are the ones with front foot forward playing.
In the late game, it's a good hero, but you also have Razor, and you're playing against the Gyro. This is a tri-core. It's really different, where Tidehunter, you know, great hero. You have this possibility to go for a refresher. Somnus has DD for a couple of seconds.
And a BKB as well, freshly picked up. He just blows up Chuan. Raven's got a static link on him, and they do punch down the leaner, but in comes the rest of Elephant. Great bushwhack with the Acorn shot, and the sharpshooter through onto DJ, but Raven chasing in towards FY, and
there's the big rabbit!
Oh my god, look at him go! Straight in onto 4, Eurus dropping low, but they've got the mech. The heal up, coming in through from Super, Eurus still dead, and Raven with a triple kill, blows up Elephant. Super's gonna tether back, but Death has got his number. Chase him down and pick him off. Fnatic with a beautiful team fight.
Oh man, what a play there. That after picking up the Blink Dagger, goes in and lands a 4-man Ravage.
Into the Walrus Punch though, Somnus is going to throw spells onto the ground to get the Fiery Soul stacks up, and there's the Blink Duel coming in. The Snowball save though, buys the time, delays the fight. Eurus has been static linked by Raven, and they're going to TP home. Elephant, they're ditching this fight. They stand no chance, and they'll lose out on Yang, it looks like. Legion Commander left completely alone down in that bottom right-hand corner of the map.
Exactly what I just said. They need to focus Tusk first, or try to force him to use the Snowball defensively for himself, and then go for the Tidehunter. Otherwise, this thing is always going to happen. They don't have, the problem is they don't have those backline jumps. Maybe use Magic Wand. You're going to get some stats while you get to level 18. Mana cost will increase, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. You just don't have enough.
Oh,
another good one.
Straight onto both of them. Yes, you got the mech, you got the tether, but it will not allow you to withstand that damage from Fnatic.
While this was happening, I see Legion Commander with dual damage from the Quiver. Gonna be nice.
It comes down to the Storm and the Tide and how well they can pair up to find her. As a Lotus Orb onto FY, he's going to try and delay this as best as he can. Scurries back to the tier 3s, but Chuan finishes him off. Storm now out of mana though, getting caught out by the Yang duel. Snowball from DJ, picks him up and saves him. Ball in towards the throne is Somnus. Gets punched up. Raven has drained all of his damage, but still gets blown up, and they kill off Chuan with a Laguna Blade. Somnus alive as Death's Ravage whiffs out on this one. They don't catch the Lina, she's still alive in the fountain. Somnus up and running. 2 heroes down on Fnatic, and Elephant hold their base.
In his quick buy, but if they want to go all in, I like what I see. What is that, Gary?
That's a Divine Rapier. That's where we want to be headed. I mean, he's got so much behind him. Yes, you've jumped the gyro here, and you've ravaged him up. Death catches onto him, and Eurus is dead. They couldn't press the attack. They couldn't save with Io. Somnus has to be giving TP as they get the catch onto the Io. Rooted up, thanks to that Aghanim Scepter, Nature's Prophet and Super. He's just being pummeled into the ground by Chuan. FY has moved up to the high ground as well, but that triangle is no safe haven for the Dire team.
Another great Ravage there from Death. He goes in and just... He knows what's going to happen. Io will try to reload
through that mid lane.
Yeah, you're right. Linken's with the Storm Surge actually works.
Nice.
Because I just saw Rocket being used.
Oh, so look at them. Lacoste.
Sneaky little move.
Don't say a word. Fnatic want to shut this game down, and they jump straight onto Yang with a Ravage from Death. They've blown up Eurus, and Rapier's on the deck. No gyro, no Legion. FY's been rooted up, and this looks like it's over. Fnatic with a beautiful smoke wrap around. Get the pick up onto 3, and there's the GG.
Very nicely executed by Fnatic in this one. I gotta say, very impressed the way that plays. Reminds me of his time when he was standing during the Singapore Major. Understandable why this team decided to pick him up, because performance like this is on point. First, he was very annoying on the top lane. It also comes down to the matchup where Gyro plus Io couldn't really do too much to Diet, considering how good of a start he had.